welcome to another day's diagonal walking. Today's Mayday bank holiday, and it's forecast to be the hottest Mayday bank holiday on record. And this is always the Holy Grail. Found it. This is the public footpath sign, so off we go again. I made it. Only got one sting, which wasn't too bad, and I'm now in. Ow! God, there's another sting. Thank you. And now walking along this field edge. And as you can see, we're walking a bit slower now because a lot of stingers coming up. The farmers here love to plant right up into the edge, leaving you about a foot as the walker to not trample their crops. And now the path actually cuts across the field, and I think we can reasonably assume that the farmer doesn't really care at all about the footpath. This is merely just a tyre track when he's sowing the crops. I've stopped here just to show you this moat. It was marked as a moat on the OS. It follows around this copse of trees and is, as you can probably hear, home to a pair of particularly noisy Canadian geese. There one goes. In fact, negotiating the footpath around here can be rather tricky with electric fences over stiles. Well, just electric fences blocking the footpaths, broken finger posts and broken stiles. It's been a bit hillier today, but the plus side of that is you get rewarded with these sorts of views, and this has been quite a common occurrence through East Staffs. The occasional hill and then one of these great views. Take that in. And it is, of course, at this time of year very much bluebell season. And then when you're not necessarily expecting it, you suddenly get a view like this. And this is Blithfield Reservoir. Blithfield Reservoir is about a mile outside of Abbots Bromley. Some more great views, bookended by wind turbine to the left, and there's a kind of tower thing on the horizon. I don't know what that is over there on the right. Perhaps I'll find out later. And the lesson here is never get on the wrong side of a parent and its young. These cows just came for me and I made this stile just in time. It was a close one. And this pretty little spot is on the Way of the Millennium, which was created at the time of the millennium and probably reflects a time when Staffordshire still valued its footpaths. Not quite so sure about that anymore. Anyway, there's that tower again, which I can now confirm is part of the Rugeley power station. So this is on the Way of the Millennium proper, and as you can see, it's a very well defined path. Now, subsequent research has shown that Staffordshire has actually allocated its footpaths in terms of A, B and C, in terms of priority for maintenance. Now this is an A. Quite clearly the ones I was seeing yesterday were certainly C, if not Z, and I don't know whether to question that, whether it's best prioritising resources on these sorts of paths, or to fix the ones which are clearly broken. Anyway, that's a policy decision. I'm going to continue along this path for 3.5 miles before I reacquaint with the old favourite, the Trent and Mersey Canal at Ulwers. I think I'll finish this film here now, and if I remember I'll put some pictures up of Ulwers, or however you pronounce it, at the end. I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet of what it feels like to go diagonal walking through Staffordshire. There are of course plenty of other ways in which you can keep in touch with diagonal walking. For example, you can connect with Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and through the podcasts. Just search for Diagonal Walking on iTunes. I'm going to be taking a slightly different tack from now on with the podcasts. What I'm going to try and do is include more conversations I have with people along the way, what I'm calling diagonal walkers. And that way, you don't just get to listen to me rambling on all the time, which has to be a good thing. Bye!